Do you know people who are perpetually inappropriate in their especially social and conversational skills? They commit endless faux pas. So that if you're together at a party, your butt is always clenched because if they open their mouth, you are sure they'll say something borderline intrusive or offensive. You know somebody like that? Oh my goodness. My name is Eric, and this is Eric Stories, which is you and I every evening trying to make sense of adult conversations. Questions we all can be better off not asking child free couples is a conversation I want us to have today. Is it your first time? Feel most welcome. Eric Stories is just for you. It's about you and for you. And if you're a man, probably your first time here, this should make you warm and feeling most welcome. Let's see. If you're a lady, a single lady especially, and you always make the time to hang out with Eric every evening, this should do just fine, shouldn't it? Let's see. No, that's quite deep. This one is better. Here. Yeah. That that one is for when you're married and you have a husband, and then tonight, just as you've switched off the lights, then you can you can extend it. Questions we all need to stop asking childless couples. This is a conversation I want us to have. From sometimes in a restaurant and I hear people talk. You've dropped conversations, not because you are tagging your masculine like this, but just people talk loudly and you hear. Or maybe you're traveling in a public transport, or you hear people speak, or even you see people asking questions online and you're thinking, oh my God, don't go there. That's really borderline invasive. All right. For myriad of reasons, many couples, married couples, are choosing child-free marriages because of many causes: financial reasons, economical reasons, health reasons. Some just don't have the want to have children. All right. And so sometimes you end up working with people who are like that, or you're doing business together, or you've attended a conference together, and you decide in your wisdom or lack thereof that you're going to prod and pry why they do not have kids. And you end up asking questions that can be quite hurtful. That's what I want us to talk about. Some of the questions I've captured in conversations, some I've read about three. I want to highlight those. Let me know what you think. Also in the comment section or even in my DM, if somebody has told you something that you found to be so prying about your fertility or the assumption to your infertility, share with me on the comment section so that we can all learn together and grow and become better, all right? So, why do you hate kids? No, they don't. They don't hate kids. It's possible to choose not to have children and still like kids. Imagine it is. You don't have to hate children so that you will not have them. I know perfectly normal, okay couples who love each other, but they've both decided that they're not going to have children. But they love kids. They're spectacular uncles, wonderful aunties. They just don't want children of their own. So when you ask people like that why they hate kids, it's not only intrusive, but it's also very, very, very uncomfortable to them. Also, assuming just because I'm not keen on getting children, then I hate kids is very strange. Where did you get that from, Joachim? Where did that thought come from? I don't want kids and I hate kids are two different things altogether. Don't say that. It's mean. Okay? Second thing, have you checked in with your wife or husband? Now, it may come as a surprise to you, but they are married to those people. And they've checked in not once, not twice, but over the years that they've been together. And yes, they've both decided that they do not want to have kids. They've probably checked in on each other often enough to arrive at this decision. Of course, you're not in the bedroom or in the living room or in their lives when they met and decided. And they don't owe you, all right, the need to remind them about how amazing kids are and how they still have time to change their mind. They don't owe you that. They didn't ask you, they don't owe you that. So stop asking that question. Like everything else in marriage, they are a couple, they've discussed it. Trust me, her husband knows that she doesn't want kids. Imagine, can you imagine? Her husband knows or his wife knows. They don't need to check in on anybody. You are the one who needs to stop prying. Don't you want a family? Wow, they are a family, a complete one at it. Stop asking them whether or not they want a family. They have a family with their mother, with their brothers and sisters and their grandmoms and granddads and aunts and cousins and nieces and nephews. After all, two people together is a family in itself. That's a family unit. What do you mean, don't you want a family? Huh? It's a family. Kids are amazing. Not everybody wants them. Two people make a family. Even a single person belongs to a family. All right? I find it preposterous. Don't you want a family? Why do you have to go to the negative? Yeah? I think you want to wait around to be told instead of prying. If they are comfortable sharing the information with you as to why they've reached the decision not to have children, then you could suit yourself and ask if they need advice and then you can dish it. But making all these negative assumptions, why do you hate children? Oh my God, you have no idea, Jessica, how amazing kids are. I mean, they are a bit of a headache initially, but the sweetest thing, I'm sure you'll change your mind. Imagine you'll just change your mind. Don't be static. Don't be static. Kids are a blessing. Even the Bible. Jesus didn't have children. He didn't. And it's possible to do amazing things without children. It's possible. Nothing wrong with you if you want children, but also nothing wrong with somebody who doesn't want children. They are not the devil incarnate. They are just human beings like you who've chosen another route different from yours. Quit making comments about infertility or making up stories you have decided are similar to what you've imagined they're going through. Have you ever met somebody who's like that? You're like, oh, so how long have you been married? Oh, this is our 7th year. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, I understand your situation about not having a child. One of my stepsisters had my mother go to the village, and my mother talked to very nice herbalist who brought a concoction which she took, and just like that, she had triplets. So maybe I can talk to my mother for you. This Jessica had her fallopian tube removed when she was 30. She does not have the want to get children. So those beta herbs are not going to be the things she wants to take. So this question you're asking gets things farther from bad to worse. And it's totally heartbreaking and it's making you look bad. The best thing to do is to wait for the information to be offered instead of prying. You don't know her story. You don't know. Not everybody who is childless is trying to death to get a child. Even if they are, let them tell you. They would say, we've been trying for the past 12 years. It's been so tough. How did your aunt or your sister or your sister-in-law come around to getting triplets? And then you can share the information. But now here you are, to people who don't want children, and you're giving unsolicited advice. Christ, Joachim. They are truly happy with their child-free marriage. Imagine they are. And that their decision seems lacking to you only shows that they have a future just different from yours. And that's okay too. It is okay. Human ways are various. People want what they want. Sometimes they want things that are different or look strange from us. We don't owe them to correct their wishes. They are human beings. They enjoy the rights we enjoy, to have 5 kids as they have none. C'est la vie. That's life. People want what they want. Please share with me on the comment section what somebody has said to you that you found borderline invasive, so that we can all learn and avoid saying such things. Tomorrow is Friday. Come hang out with me on the live on Instagram from 9 p.m. Bring your popcorn. It gets hot. We'll talk about a whole bunch of interesting stuff. Thank you so much. God bless you and see you tomorrow. Yes? Oop, oop. Oh, let me do something. Now, this is for the married ladies who are going to really enjoy themselves tonight, and married men too. Ay, 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 ay.